Hello, welcome to our ISSR Summer Scholars. My name is Dr. Alice Campbell, and I've recorded this short video because unfortunately I'm unable to be with you today. Luckily for me, I'm taking some extra leave, so I'll be back next week. But I wanted to welcome you to the Institute and just tell you a little bit about my journey at ISSR, which has been going for over 8 years now and still counting. So my journey at the Institute actually began with me sitting in the same place that you are sitting now. I first came to ISSR as a summer scholar all the way back in November 2015. So I was fortunate to be offered an opportunity to work on a project with Associate Professor Jenny Povey, looking at parent engagement in schools. And so I spent that summer analysing some survey data that Jenny and her team had already collected and writing up these brief reports, which you can see there on the screen, which we sent out to the schools, the principals and the P&C associations who participated in the survey. So that was my main job during my summer scholarship. But I was also extremely fortunate to be given an opportunity to start to contribute to some academic publications that Jenny was working on around the same sort of topics. So that started when I was still working as a summer scholar. And then I was extremely lucky that Jenny was able to offer me some ongoing work as a research assistant. So 2016, I stayed on at ISSR as working as an RA. And you can see there some of the publications that we worked on during that time. So that was just a fantastic experience for me. And I realized that I absolutely loved research and I was having the time of my life. So I decided I needed to do a PhD. In 2017, I was accepted into the PhD program and I started my journey as a PhD student here at ISSR, this time working with Associate Professor Paco Perales and Professor Janine Baxter, who you will no doubt come across over the next 6 weeks that you're here at the Institute. So my PhD research was looking at a completely different topic. I was looking at this concept of sexual fluidity among millennial women. And you can see there the book that I published from my PhD research. And you can also see in the photo on my graduation day with some of my dear friends and colleagues who I was so fortunate to work alongside over my time as a PhD student and also since then as a research fellow. So I clearly love what I do. I love it here at the Institute. I love it here in the Life Course Centre, and I've never wanted to leave. And lucky for me, there was an opportunity to stay on after I finished from my PhD as a postdoctoral research fellow and now a research fellow working in the Life Course Centre in ISSR. So I do a whole range of different things in my job today. I'm mainly focused on my research for the Life Course Centre, which looks at gender-based violence and disadvantage, also post-separation families, so single-parent families, child support arrangements, those sort of things. And I have a continuing interest in inequalities by gender and sexual identity. And so I do a lot of different bits and pieces of research on those topics. I've also had the opportunity to teach either part or all of SOCI 2050 over the past few years. So that's a sociology course on sex, gender and social relationships. And I also am very fortunate that I'm able to contribute to commissioned research projects, which we do a lot of here at ISSR. So these are research projects that have been commissioned by government departments. For instance, I've worked on projects commissioned by the Queensland and also the Australian Department of Health, Queensland Police Service, Department of Justice and Attorney General, looking at all kinds of different topics there. So that's just a little flavour of my journey and what I do today in my job. But in terms of my top tips for you, so you're here, you only have 6 weeks. It used to be 10 weeks as a summer scholar, but they've shortened it. So you're only here for a short time, and I really want to urge you to make the most of it. This is a fantastic opportunity for you to get a taste of the world of academia, the world of research. So I urge you to make the most of it. Get everything out of it that you can. And to do that, you're going to need to challenge yourself, take yourself out of your comfort zone, put your hand up, try new things, be open to opportunities that come your way. But most importantly, just get to know the people around you and let them get to know you, because it is the people around you, your fellow summer scholars, the researchers here in the Institute, the professional staff here in the Institute. They are going to be your biggest source of information and support. And they're also going to be your biggest source of future opportunities in this world of research. So let them get to know you. Have a chat in the kitchen while you're making a coffee. Invite someone to join you for lunch. You know, when you run into someone in the hallway, introduce yourself and tell them a little bit about yourself and ask about them. And I think that's probably my biggest piece of advice for you over the coming 6 weeks. But most importantly, have fun, enjoy the experience, and good luck with it. And we are a really friendly bunch here at the Institute. So please, feel free. It doesn't matter if I'm not your supervisor. It doesn't matter if you don't know anything much about me other than what I've just told you. I'm really happy for you to get in touch. Send me an email or even just drop into my office for a chat if you have questions, if you want to know more about what I do. And we really look forward to spending the next 6 weeks with you and getting to know you all a lot better. That's it from me now. So I will see you around.